Hey y'all, I'm Heaven, and this is Queendom Connections Revamped. This is a twin flame soulmate karmic channel only. So if you are looking for zodiac signs, you will not find them on this channel. These are general messages. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to force it to fit. Don't get mad when it don't. If this is your first time watching me, I do curse. I may curse a little bit, may curse a lot, just really depends, but I will curse. So if you don't want to hear me cursing, which is fine, you might not want to watch me. And if you wear your feelings on your sleeve, again, you might not want to watch me because I'm not finna sugarcoat this shit. So we're going to start with the What's the Vibe Oracle deck. See what Spirit needed want you to know when it comes to the person on your mind, not mine. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. So what's the message? What's the message? What do the collective need to know? What's the vibe when it comes to the person on the collective's mind? Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awakening. Well, awaken. I don't know why I said awakening. So this person is cutting ties. They're going through a spiritual awakening, I feel like. Something that had them bound or somebody that had them bound. They are cutting ties with that person or that mind frame or that way of being. Okay, that's not a bad thing. They growing up. What else? Isolation. Rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. And then paranoid, cautious, insecure, and guarded. Okay, so this person on your mind, I feel like because they going through this spiritual transformation, they not really going around nobody. You know, they keeping to themselves. And it ain't because they're afraid. You know, they are a bit insecure. They just very guarded because they walking in a energy that they are not familiar with. So it's like the fear of the unknown. This person was stuck in their old ways because it was comfortable to them. It was what they knew. So this new way of being that they are becoming, it's like it's doing something to them, but it's not a bad thing. It's just foreign to this person. It's just something that feels foreign. So this person, they could be, now that they cutting toxic attachments and toxic people, and you know they going through a spiritual awakening, they could be even awakening to spiritual gifts. They could be hearing voices, they could be seeing things, and it have them paranoid. But I feel like this person is going through a spiritual upgrade, and it's like scaring them because they're not used to it only though. And I feel like this is something that they did. Like, I don't know what this person did, but they triggered this particular type of awakening that made them paranoid. So maybe this person is experiencing everything that they did to other people, but 10 times worse. I don't know. But they definitely feel rejected. They feel left alone. But they know it's because of them. They know without a shadow of a doubt it's because of them solely. Because you got self-inflicted here. Chaos. I told you. Upheaval. Disaster down. Yeah, this person is going through. They 9 times out of 10 going through their dark night of the soul. Which is a horrible type of thing. It is horrible. Even though it is a blessing in disguise. But it's painful. It's painful. So right now this person. And this because this person is changing. That all these things are happening to them. Look, yeah, because this is what they were. They were toxic. They are in this, they could be still in this toxic energy. But if I'm asking you, what do you need to know? I feel like this person is finally in the process of trying to grow the fuck up and change. Drama, arguments, incompatible. That's why you and this person, look, and then it say today. So for some of y'all right now in this moment, as you watch this video, Spirit is basically wanting you to know that this person is going through a rough time right now in their life, but it's a spiritual transformation. It's not, you know, because like I said, they scared of somebody physically, or they afraid that somebody gonna do this to them, or they in hiding. It's not that. They hiding from they self. I said that yesterday though. Their ego is fighting their spirit, they higher self. And that's exactly what's going on. This person is going through a spiritual battle within themselves. Again, self-inflicted. The reason it's making them paranoid and insecure is because of the force of this dark night that they going through. But it's their own fault. they are reaping what they have sown in life. The shit that they did, the toxic shit that they did. Like, this person is definitely being reprimanded. That's what I'm hearing. Because they knew better. Spiritually, they knew better. And they still did it anyway. So, this person is going through a spiritual whooping, I guess you would say, you know. So, yeah. I mean, which is a good look. Clingy. It got old exes, dead relationships, old ways. I told you. They are cutting ties with the way that they used to be. They growing up. You know, this person, if they was always holding on to old relationships, dead relationships, old way of thinking, old way of being, that's what they cutting ties with. And they are definitely spending a lot of time in isolation, reflecting. And I feel like if they rejected you and walked away from you, left you feeling lonely, that's exactly what they are currently feeling right now. That same loneliness that you was feeling. Look, I cannot make it up. Recharge. Breathe, let go, clear your mind. See, when this person walked away from you and rejected you, you went inward. You didn't go through a very chaotic transformation because you went in. And you were able to recharge. And I feel like it was because you were somebody who was led by your emotions. Because look at this ocean. Like, you were somebody who was led by your emotions. But when this person did whatever they did to you or took you through whatever they took you through, it allowed you to see things for what they were. Like, you may have been living in a fantasy world when it came to this person, looking at the situation and the relationship through rose-colored glasses. But since they walked away, you were able to recharge, and you were able to also let it go. And now you are walking with a clear mind. And now that you are walking with a clear mind, this person is paranoid. And it's because they know what's coming. This person is not going through this chaos, and they spirit team or God or the universe is not telling them why they're going through it. They are showing them like a little movie on, like, you know how I used to make slides? That's what this person is actually going through. When they by themselves and they sitting alone, it's like they see visions just flashing. That may be what got them so paranoid. And when they see those visions, and then it's like the universe will say something to them, like, you know, you shouldn't have did that, right? And they be like, damn, who said that? But it's a spiritual battle going. That's what it is. This person is going through a very tumultuous spiritual awakening. You got longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. But they definitely miss you. They thinking about you, and it's because they being brought back to everything that they took you through, did to you, said to you, treated you, all of that. And you got possibilities. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, believe in yourself. And that's another thing. This person they want you back, but they feel so insecure and so guarded because they know what they took you through. They know what they took you through, but they want you. And this person, with this make up your mind, I feel like this is the main message that is standing out on this card. This person is afraid and they being cautious when it comes to you, but they done already made up their mind. You what they want. But they also know that they got to get their shit together. They got to get their life together because they can't come back towards you in the energy that they left you in. Look, antisocial. They cannot walk away and one way and come back that same way thinking that you're going to take them back. So, look, epiphany. Yeah, they're going through a self-reflection, answer questions, untapped talents. I told you. They waking up to spiritual gifts and it's scaring them. Like, so again, this person is currently undergoing a very chaotic spiritual awakening, but it's for their own good. Now, I feel like this awakening wouldn't have had to be this chaotic had they not treated you a particular way, had they not been a particular way, had a particular mindset, you know, growing up or, you know, in the earlier days before now, put it like that. It could have been a little bit more smoother. They transition or they transformation could have been a little bit more smoother, but unfortunately because of their actions, that's why it's so chaotic. And they realize that now. They going through what they going through because of shit that they did. They reaping what they sowed. Look, and they can't take it. Tension. They can't take it. They stressed out, migraines and worry. And, you know, I do feel like it's temporary. But it's only temporary up until the, you know, it's only temporary until this person accept it, take accountability for it, and change it. So if this person wanna get away from this worry, they have to be honest with themselves. They have, if they want to stop stressing, they have to, when the universe show you a truth, you have to take accountability for that truth and stand in it. That's the only way you're gonna heal it. You gotta face it. This person gotta face their fears, and he or she don't know how. Okay, and I was finna say he, so we obviously talking about somebody in masculine energy. They don't want to face themselves. That's what's stressful. Look, yeah, they under judgment with legal, lawyer, court, and paperwork. This is the, and look, they are not hopeful at all. They are not hopeful at all. This person is in a very low vibrational place right now, because in order for this person to grow, they have to hit bottom. And I feel like right now this person is going through their bottom. But they recognize you as somebody that they want to spend life with. You know, whether they will or not, I don't know. But right now they stressing and shit. It's like they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They don't know when it's going to get better. They don't know how to avoid, you know, none of the things that they going through. But they can't. That's what they have to understand. They cannot avoid. It's like this person, I know that this is a term used for when people pass, but it's like this person is being sat down to watch a life review of everything that they did. Not only to just you, but to a lot of people. And they have to pay the consequences. And they don't feel good. Shit. So what do the collective need to know when it comes to the person on their mind? What do they need to know and or be aware of when it comes to the person on their mind? The secret garden. I told you. Hiding shit. But again, things are being exposed and revealed to this person. And it don't feel good, but it ain't supposed to. I told you. Baby, look, you got spotlight. But this is giving me the energy of exposure. But it says popular platform, narcissist loves attention. Yep. So the reason they transformation or they life review is so chaotic is because they were very selfish. They were self-entitled. Like, this person was narcissistic. They had fucked up ways. They felt like rules didn't matter to them. And that's why I said they realized they did it to themselves. Look, ooh, and reconciliation came out in the reverse, baby. And until they get their shit together, until they let that it's all about me or it's my way or the highway type of energy, until they let that go, there will be no reconciliation. Spirit is adamant about it. But reconciliation says putting in the work, better communication, getting back together, and equal give and take. So if this person want to be with you, they going to have to face their ego. They're going to have to face these fears. They're going to have to change. You know, and it's going to be hard. Oh, that's too... I just want one at a time. That's too many. If it would have been two, I would have kept it, but it was three. They're going to have to take accountability for their actions. And I just kind of feel like whoever they are, they don't want to do it. It's like they keep saying, that ain't me. I didn't do that. That's a lie. That was such and such. And Spirit is like, you know we saw you, right? We know you saw us. We saw you seeing us. Like, come on now. And this person like, I don't know, that wasn't me. No. Look, dating. It says new love, having fun, back on the market. Yeah, and I feel like this person is on a time clock. If they want to be able to come back into your life, baby, they better hurry up and do something, because it look like you already back on the market. And it look like you having fun. So shit. Love don't love nobody. The spinners. And see, that's this person's way of thinking. They felt like they could never be loved until they met you, and you just messed up their whole scheme. Like, you messed up everything. Why? Because you loved them. You really love them. And they were not used to that. So it looked like they're on a time limit. Look, and they ready to grow up. Childish is in the back. In the reverse, it says immaturity, insecurity, verbal conflicts, victim mentality. In the reverse. So this person is in a place of reflection right now. That's basically what's going on. They are in a place of reflection, and the universe is not letting you or anybody else, for that matter, get anywhere near them. If people are around this person, I guarantee you it's arguments, it's drama, it's chaos, because you see chaos here. So this person is trying to stay away from people, not go around people, not be, in people's face, because it's like the mask is slipping and people starting to see this person for who they truly are, and they don't like that. They don't like being exposed. They don't like feeling vulnerable. They were used to playing the victim. They were used to being the one that, the spotlight was all on them and it was all about them. And now the type of attention that's on them, they don't like. Look, safe, love, trust, security, your home. So I feel like, right now, there's no contact between you and this person. And it's because they were exposed with caught. They were exposed and they can no longer pull the wool over your eyes. But you were their safe place. I said that yesterday too. You were their safe place. You felt like home to this person. But I feel like the connection is going to be blocked until this person can actually grow up and mature spiritually, not physically. If they grow up and mature spiritually, everything else will follow. Emotions, mentality, psychologically, like financially, but the core thing that has to evolve is this person's spirit. So that's what's going on with them right now. So let's see. I want to be closer. Switch. Oh yeah, this person want to be close. Look, and they will be coming back towards you in hopes that, things can be worked out or y'all can come to some type of compromise, I'm hearing. But that's something that may happen, a little bit time from now, a little ways from now. Because right now, baby, they're going through a chaotic spiritual awakening. And it's a humbling experience. But it's making this person very paranoid because it's unknown. And it is scary. Shit. They got a reason to be paranoid. But baby, Spirit said ain't no reconciliation until they get their shit together. Shit. And the last reading, somebody had broke their contract because they were not trying to change. And the universe and ancestors was just fed up. And they was like, they done lost out. But this is giving me the energy of maybe this is not over. For whoever this is resonating for, it's just on hold. Look, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's just on hold. But this person is definitely hurting over the loss of you. And again, it's because they realize it's their fault. They were pointing the finger at you, telling everybody else it was you. But everything has been brought front and center, and now this person know it was them. The Page of Cups, yep, and they want to come and apologize. They owe you an apology. Let me see. Oh, I got it, baby. It's getting dark outside. This person want to apologize. They want to come in with a small offer. They want to say that they sorry. Look, yeah, they definitely want to take a chance. And they hoping that, one day that you will forgive them. They know right now you may not want to forgive them because of their actions. But they hoping that one day you will. Wheel of Fortune. So this person is definitely going through a life-changing event right now. Okay? They're going through a life-changing event. Ready to take accountability for their actions in order to be allowed to come back towards you. Clarify the Page of Cups. This person could have been a younger water sign. This could be somebody you got a child with. But they want to start over. And this is a number 11. 11 is a master number. So this person know what they want to do. It's just being able to do it. Look, 2 of Wands. But they trying to be optimistic. As they go through this chaotic ass transformation. They trying to be optimistic, but it is scary. But it's supposed to be scary. But they trying to be optimistic. They want to be optimistic. But whoever they are, they literally being realistic with themselves, because all they have ever done was lose. That's why they wear this facade of, you know, fuck everything, fuck everybody, it's all about me. They just don't want to be hurt. But they hurt because of their own actions. They know they got to change the way that they, you know, been thinking, been moving. If they want to have, look, this brand new passionate beginning. If they want to experience true intimacy. But that's going to take time with the Temperance card. It's going to take some time. You know, so this person is like, you know, I hope that one day the collective will be able to forgive me and, you know, accept me back into their life. And if not, I have to, you know, I have to accept that. I have to get a different type of, I got a different type of incense holder. I don't know why I'm using this thing right here, but anyway. With this Fool energy, I feel like this person is ready to go on this new journey, but they are afraid of the unknown, but they ready to risk it all. So that may be why they were holding back in the past. Look, Knight of Wands in the reverse, getting rid of their, like, no longer want to be inconsistent. So whoever you were dealing with, this person was definitely in player energy. They were in and out. This was a back and forth type of, you know, make up to break up type of person. Again, very selfish, all about them. And that's what they are moving on from. Learning to not be as selfish and to consider other people, or to not be inconsistent. You say you're going to do something, do it. Be a man or a woman of your word. Look, King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this person is moving on from being emotionally manipulative. This is somebody who gaslit you, who love bombed you, who strung you along, and they know they were wrong for it. They know that you didn't deserve it. And again, they know exactly why they going through all this chaos in their life right now. And it's because of the things, it's because of what they put out. Again, not only with you, but with a lot of people in their life, in a lot of situations. They put out negative, tumultuous, chaotic energy, so they getting that shit back tenfold. This person was very... Now, it's crazy that you got Narcissist, but you also got the King of Cups in the reverse. This person was an intentional, emotionally manipulative, narcissistic person. They prided themselves on playing with a man or a woman's mind because they had done it for so long. But it stopped with you. It stopped with you. What? That. It stopped with you. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, you were slowed down a little bit when you first got with this person, but it was, you know, it was for the bigger picture. Nothing more, nothing less. Yes, when this person came into your life, you were in a good place, but you are in an even much better place now that they not in your life. Since you've experienced this type of energy, you are on so much more of a high vibration because of this person. So it's like, it's not a bad thing that you met this person. It was actually a good thing that you met them, because if this is a twin that you were dealing with, your twin come into your life for you to evolve spiritually. Like when it's time for you to mature spiritually and grow spiritually, you're going to meet a high level soulmate or your twin flame. So because they going to be the only person that can hurt you in a way that's going to make you go deep spiritually. And exactly what they did for you, you in turn are doing it for them by just being, you know, by just having boundaries and not being available to them when they want you to be available. Shit. Knight of Cups. Yeah, that's why they want to rush in now. But unfortunately, it's not you that's stopping it. It's the universe. But things will change. Things will get better. This is temporary. Wheel of Fortune. This is definitely a temporary situation. So if they don't get it now, look, I told you. They gonna get it though. Two of Cups. You and this person will eventually end up getting back together, whoever you are. If you are somebody that don't want your person, trust and believe your person don't want you either. I'm not talking to you. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? And only a hit dog a holler. So everybody that jump in the comments hollering, we gonna know that you the one I'm talking about. Your spirit, I try to tell people, your spirit team, nobody's spirit team is going to tell you about somebody coming back into your life that they know without a shadow of a doubt, because they read your heart, that you don't want. If your heart is literally saying you are done with somebody, in that instance, the message is not for you when I say there will be a reconciliation. And you should know that. That's common sense. But again, common sense ain't so common. But there will be a reconciliation. Look, my first love. That's what's playing. Renee and Angela. This person didn't think they were lovable until they met you. And you're going to always be this person's first love. I don't give a damn if they met you when they was 30 or 40 and they got kids and shit. They never loved how you loved them. Never. They didn't think it was possible. But now that they have met you, now that they have experienced you, shit, that's what they want. They want that type of love. Yeah, they want that type of love. Wheel of Fortune. So this is not over. Three of Pentacles, it came out in the reverse. This is not over, but I feel like it's a process. You know, it's not going to happen right now, but it will happen. Right now, this person got to focus on themselves. They can't even afford to focus on you because they got so much within them that they got to heal, that they have to change and take accountability for. So teamwork don't make the dream work right now, but it will eventually. So I feel like this person, this is just a delayed connection. It ain't over yet. It's just delayed right now. Look, Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles, I always talk about a pause. I always talk about a pause. And once you pause something, you know it's still, it's okay. Like, say you playing a DVD. You pause it. It's still on play. It's just paused. And when you come back to the TV, what you going to do when you get ready to watch it again? Take it off pause. So this is a temporary break that you and this person are on, whoever you are. And things will get better. This will come back together, but only once this person do the necessary work, because they've been dodging it for many lifetimes. Look, the Strength card. You are the only person that can tame this person. Like your love, your genuine love. You see how this woman is holding this lion's face and that lion looking at her like, I can't believe I don't want to just bite your head off. Like, I just look in your eyes and I don't even want to eat you. Like, how do you do that? I'm telling you, you tame the beast within this person. And nobody has ever been able to do that. And that's why they want you so bad. But again, they know that they have to face these demons. This person is currently facing their demons, but they also watching you in the process. And when the time is right, they will be back with judgment. When the time is right. Right now, this person is, stressed out. They worried. They having migraines. Again, because they're going through a chaotic spiritual awakening. So just send them love, a little light. Pray that, that they'll be able to face this fear and come out at the end of the tunnel. Some people stop at the beginning because they don't want to face. Some people stop in the middle because they get afraid of what's up ahead if they keep going, because everything that they done already been through was bad. So it's like this person, they have to walk through the entire tunnel and face this fear, heal these wounds, and come out on the other side so they can come back to you. I do feel like for some of y'all, they will make it to the other side, but it's gonna happen in divine timing. It's gonna be a process. So you just have to be patient. If you know that this is somebody that you want to be with, no, I'm not saying wait on them or put your life on pause. I'm saying you just gonna have to be patient and trust in divine timing. So give me a message from this person's higher self. The big deck that I have of this is I'm down there and I don't even feel like pausing it. So give me a message from, so I'm going to use the little deck. Give me a message, give me a couple of messages from this person's higher self. What does this person's higher self need and want the collective to know and or be aware of for whoever this is resonating for? What does this person's higher self need and want them to know? What does this person's higher self need and want them? I knew exactly what I was doing. And that go with what I said. This person know that the reason they going through this chaotic ass energy right now is because they intentionally were in this fucked up ass behavior. I mean, fucked up ass energy because of their mentality, what they saw growing up, what they were allowed, you know, from other people. They knew exactly what they was doing. That's why the universe is so hard on them right now. That's why this spiritual awakening is so hard for them right now, because they knew. I told you at the beginning, this person knew better, and they still chose to do what they wanted to do. They were selfish. What else? I hid behind material things. Yeah. This person hid behind, they were 3D, they were materialistic. It was all about money. It was all about the bigger and better things, you know what I'm saying? Money, cars, clothes, and hoes, or men, or whatever. I couldn't let you get close to me. I told you. This person they didn't believe that they were lovable. That's what this is. So they deflected. And unfortunately, them deflecting pushed you away, caused tension between you and them, which in turn made them break your heart, hurt you, made you cry out to the universe, and made the universe say, oh no, they got me fucked up. Okay, because you didn't deserve it. And they know you didn't deserve it. These messages are giving me the energy of this person know without a shadow of a doubt that you did not deserve whatever they did to you or put you through. You didn't deserve it. And it was their fault. And this is somebody who always point the finger, play victim to everybody but you, because they know you know the truth. But I want to tell you how I feel. So again, this is just a temporary separation for this person to grow up, mature, and evolve spiritually. And they realize it because they can't get over you, Maze and Frank and Beverly. And they realize it. Maybe they thought they could get over you. Maybe they thought that, you know, fuck it, the collective don't want to be with me. Fuck it, I just move to the next person. They couldn't. They can't get over you, okay? Look, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. They can't though, okay? So just know that right now they're going through a very chaotic transformation, but it's necessary. It is definitely necessary, and this is not over. This is a temporary break between you and this person. It's just delayed. It ain't denied by a long shot, whoever you are. Not by a long shot, okay? So let's get a closing message, and that'll be it. Let me see. So what is, I can't even see the timer. So what is the final message for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind? What is the final message for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind? Okay, came out super fast. Spirit said, look, healing family issues. Yeah. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So again, this person is having to heal through these wounds that they got when they were a child. It came out yesterday too. The same thing. The person was going, they were dealing with daddy issues. This person is dealing with family issues, things they saw, things they were taught, things they were told. And if they want love, and if there was no love in this person's family, that's why they didn't think they were lovable. But once they heal that, they'll be able to love. They'll be able to accept your love. And they will also be able to give you love. They can't get over you. Look, forgiving and learning. Aww. They tried to lose their self-control. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So, yep, just know that this person is healing from trauma from their past that kept them from loving and kept them from allowing somebody to really love them. And they will be back. This is not over, okay? I'm going to end it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If so, I ask that you hit the thumbs up button, comment down below, share the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. We'd love to have you. If you'd like to donate to my channel, get your girl a gift, because y'all know I love surprises. All the information is in the description box below. Hype the video, hype the video, hype the video. If you would like to book a personal reading, that information is also in the description box below. Please, please, please read the instructions carefully before you email me, okay? Please. Thank you. Bye. Just know they can't get over you, okay?